Hello, my name is Antony, and this is my student ID. So today I am going to talk about genetically modified organisms or GMOs. We'll explore what GMOs are, how they are used in agriculture and medicine, and the major scientific advances they have enabled. We'll also examine both the benefits and the challenges with this powerful technology. Genetically modified organisms are created by altering their DNA to include specific traits which are not naturally found in this species. So, to understand this, first we need to understand DNA itself. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid, which acts as a blueprint for how all living things develop and function. Within DNA, we find genes. These genes are segments which has codes for traits like eye color in humans or drought resistant in plants. Scientists use a process called recombinant DNA technology. They use this to transfer genes between different species. This allows, for example, the insertion of bacterial gene into corn to make it resistant to pests. GMOs are widely used in farming and medicine. They offer solutions to challenges like crop loss and disease treatment. So, one of the most visible uses of GMOs is in farming. GMOs have revolutionized agriculture by allowing the development of crops that resist pests and herbicides. Transgenic maize, for example, contains genes from bacteria that protect it from insect damage. So this reduces crop loss and increases yield. And we can reduce even the use of pesticides. However, the widespread use of herbicide tolerant crops has led to an increase in herbicide use due to weed resistance. So this in turn create new management challenges. Genetically modified organisms play a very important role in medicine. They enable the production of life-saving drugs and therapies. For instance, genetically engineered bacteria are used to manufacture human insulin. We know diabetes is one of the major diseases now. So this genetically engineered bacteria production of human insulin has transformed diabetes care by providing a reliable and consistent supply. Vaccines like the HPV vaccine are produced using genetically modified E cells, allowing safe and effective immunization. Moreover, gene therapy involves using modified viruses to deliver corrected genes to patients with genetic diseases. So, all this have opened a new frontier in personalized medicine. So, now we'll talk about scientific advancement. So, a landmark scientific advancement is transgenic crops, which contains genes from different species. Bt corn, for example, carries a gene from Bacillus thuringiensis bacteria. So this allowed it to produce a protein toxic to certain insect pests. So this reduces the need for external insecticides, which in turn improve the food security while lowering the chemical exposure to humans and environment. Let us talk about the beneficial global impact of genetically modified organisms. Genetically modified organisms contribute positively by increasing the agricultural productivity, which is crucial for feeding an estimated 9 billion people by 2050. Biofortified crops such as golden rice provide essential vitamins to combat malnutrition. Environmental benefits of the genetically modified organisms include less pesticide use and more sustainable land management. Together, all these impacts support global food security and health. Let us see some of the detrimental global impact. Despite their benefits, GMOs raise ecological and ethical concerns. Extensive use of herbicide tolerant crops has encouraged the emergence of resistant weeds, which require stronger chemical controls. Gene transfer to non GMO species poses risks to ecosystems. Moreover, patented GMO seeds can limit farmers' independence and access, concentrating the control in a few corporations and raising social justice questions. In conclusion, genetically modified organisms are a powerful tool developed through biotechnology that continues to transform agriculture, medicine, and environmental management. Genetically modified organisms have helped improve food production, combat malnutrition, and enable life saving medical advances. At the same time, they present challenges ranging from environmental risks to ethical debates and economic inequalities. Moving forward, it's crucial that science, policy, and society work together to ensure the responsible development and use of GMOs that benefit everyone. So these are the references which I have used. Thank you.